Hey guys, it's Dave from BC Bushcraft again here, and today's video, I recently did a video on this custom axe that I had made and the handle and everything like that, and I said I would explain what I did with this collar in another video. And to put it simply, this is in a response to a video done by NativeSurvival. He did a paracord wrap to protect the collar on your axe. And I think it is a really cheap option because, like, I know people will do like a nice leather collar, and like a lot of us don't have leather, don't know how to work with leather, and like these items most people have, especially if they're outdoors. And it's just a you know it's a easier option for the average Joe than making a leather one, or like putting some metal, I don't know, gauge around there. And basically, my method here is exactly the same. I learned this from NativeSurvival, so I suggest watching that video. You'll just be able to see it's like a paracord collar video. I do the paracord wrap the exact same. I put it around, but the thing that I've done differently, because what I found, and I think what other people have found, is that when you do this paracord wrap, it slips all over your handle. It doesn't really stay in place, and like you're going to end up having to rewrap this like a million times. And the reason is because if you do catch it and it starts moving, it just kind of loosens up and just comes apart. So I do think the idea is good. It just needs a little bit of improvement. And the improvement that I decided to do is to use electrical tape, your standard electrical tape. And what I did is I just wrapped like one layer of electrical tape up until where my wrap would stop. I would then put the wrap on like you would in NativeSurvival's video. And then when your wrap is on, you can see here that I've created this ridge, almost like you would with a hockey stick, to prevent that paracord from slipping around. So what's going to happen is when you wrap it up, you can see how it's bumped out. It's probably easier to tilt it this way. You can see how there's a lip and it's bumped out. Let's see if I can get that nicer. That paracord wrap is going to stay in place because that tape is just going to hold it there. And on top of it, electrician's tape is quite rubbery, so it's also going to help absorb shock if you end up hitting this part of your axe. And this is why people put this on, because this is where your axe handle is most likely going to get damaged, in this area, just from missing strikes and whatnot. So I think it is important to protect this. And yeah, the electrician, you can almost just continue wrapping electrician tape and just have that on. So people do the Ranger band, kind of rubber stuff. This is just a variation of the paracord wrap because I think it looks nicer with the paracord wrap. So I'm going to do the exact same thing that you would standard, do the loop and then you wrap it around, and just the normal paracord wrap. And I'll show you how that looks with my style of the improvement that I've made. So this is what the final product will look like. You should have your wrap quite tight to the very top there. And your electrician's tape should be right here, right on this last part. That's where your ridge should be. So all you do to create that ridge is just wrap it a few times with some electrician's tape. Use your judgment. You can see, hopefully, let's see, you can see that lip right there. That's what's preventing this from sliding down. So that's going to improve your paracord wrap by just keeping it in place a lot longer. You probably will have to rewrap this maybe a couple times, and I suggest to try not to cut this excess and do something else with it, because if you continue to cut off this excess, then you slowly lose your paracord, and this wrap will become smaller and smaller. So this is my solution to the paracord wrap to protect your axe collar. And it's quite simple. It's really easy to do. Only takes a few minutes. And it's functional. It works. See, I'm pushing down with my nail as hard as I can. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, that's it. Really easy, simple video. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. I got lots more videos coming up, and some fun and interesting adventures planned. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.